Morning children, for 8th class social studies chapter 1 reading and analysis of the map. So today we are going to learn grip map makers. So maps down the edges. In the previous video we have seen the two countries maps of Sumeria and Babylonia. In this lesson we will see the Greek map makers. See, he is Anaximander, one of the famous geographer. He is Octavius and Herodotus. They are Greek geographers, famous Greek geographers Anaximander, Octavius, and Herodotus. So the Greek geographers, they made maps arranging the places from east to west and north to south. It is a good thing. Observe. Sumerian people and Babylonian people made maps of their own country, and they don't know about other world. But Greeks, they arranged the places in direction east, west, south, north direction. They arranged the places what they know to their knowledge at that time. Their idea was similar to Babylonians, that the earth was a round disk. So Greeks also thought that the earth was a round disk and it was covered by better river ocean. And the Greek geographers traveled widely into the world, and they saw many things, they listened many things, and they wrote down all these descriptions in the books about what they have traveled. So about the land, about the people, about the places, everything they have written in books. And their history, they saw and heard about the places and the people. The Greek geographers, they prepared maps based on these travels and descriptions. These maps have not survived. Historians may have tried to recreate them. So, actually, some of the Greek maps are not available to us today, but we can recreate them by the descriptions made by the Greek geographers, and they also placed their country in the middle. So, like Sumerian and Babylonian people, Greeks also thought that their country is in the middle of the world, so that they placed their country in the middle of the map. Look at the map. This is world after Octavius. After Octavius, they thought that the world is like this. In the world, there were three continents. If you observe that, that is on the north side, it is Europe, and the south side, it is Libya. Libya is nothing but Africa, and in the east side, it is Asia. All were separated by a sea, that is Mediterranean Sea. So they thought that they don't know the other four continents, like Australia, Antarctica, North America, and South America. They just know about the surrounding continents of Mediterranean Sea, Europe, Asia, and Libya. This is the map of world after Octavius. It is given in your textbook. Once after completion of the lesson, look at your textbook also and read the lesson also. And look at him. He is the he is he was Alexander, the great king of Greek. He wanted to conquer the whole world, so that he came to India also, and he fought with Indian kings also, nearly about 2000 years ago. So they wanted the world to conquer, so that they made maps. Why maps were useful and necessary? So the Greeks and Romans were greatly interested in making maps, and they wanted to know the places near and far, so that they made maps, so that they made travels, and so that they made books basing on the travel history. They wanted to conquer the world. They wanted to build colonies in far off places. So, by conquering the far off places, they wanted to build their colonies in the new places and to trade with them for business. Similarly, Roman traders had established trading relations with India, and they are very known to the coastal areas of India also. So they come and go with on ships to India often. In order to help the sailors, the map makers made accurate maps. So if the map is accurate, the sailor can easily reach the station. The sailor can easily find the country, find the place, so that they made maps accurately. How to make map accurate? So how to make accurate maps? So accurate means correct, correct in distance, correct in place, correct in direction. So yeah, all these things keeping in mind, they made maps. So the Greeks tried to make the maps accurate with the help of latitudes and longitudes. Okay, you might have knowledge on longitudes and latitudes. So they tried to find out a set of places where the midday occurred at the same time. So, basing on the travel history, they calculated in which places on same time it happens noon, so that they placed all the countries on a single longitude. So they were joined the line from the north to south. This was the meridian or noon line. So, basing on the noon line, they made maps. This noon line is called as longitude. In the higher sections, you will learn in depth about latitudes and longitudes. Then you will find the help of or you will find the advantage of longitudes. Look here. If you observe the globe, how the longitudes and latitudes are made. Longitudes and latitudes are just imaginary lines. They are not actually on the globe. So, by keeping protractor on your paper, you will create longitudes and latitudes like this. Have you seen? See, see the horizontal circle, that is equator, and the vertical lines, those are longitudes. And look at this one, these are longitudes and latitudes, and these longitudes latitudes make a grid. This is called grid system. So prime meridian, look here, the world which will the 0 degrees longitude which goes near London Greenwich is called the prime meridian. Basing on the knowledge of longitudes and latitudes, Greeks used to make maps. So they also tried to draw latitudes by joining places which had equal length of shadow at noon. Look how they tried to draw latitudes and how they tried to draw longitudes. They draw latitudes by the help of shadow. They draw longitudes by the help of noon time. That is midday. And with the help of these two kinds of lines, longitudes and latitudes, they build a grid and they created maps and they located the places on the world map. So all places from east to west and north to south, they, the lines or joins are made in the maps. So maps made with the help of latitudes and longitudes become very useful for travelers and the sailors who could orient the direction of their travel to their destinations. So, in the early slide, I told you that it is necessary, accurate map is necessary for travelers. So, to locate the place or to go in a such in such direction or to uh, calculate the such distance also, we need an accurate map so that the Greeks somewhat tried and made accurate maps. The sailors in turn helped the map makers by telling them about the places they visited. That is the one of significant point. So as and when the sailors go to the other countries, they came to their native place. They tell the stories about the places. The place is like in the shape. The place is in such distance. The place is in such direction, and the people are in such color. The people are in such quality. So all these things they have written in books, so that all these descriptions helped the Greeks to make eh, accurate maps. These maps give more correct information of European and nearby countries also. So, in fact, they usually place Greece or Rome in the middle of the map. So, all the map makers in the olden days, all the countries in the olden days, they made maps by keeping their country at the center of the world. They made maps by keeping that they are in the center of the world. They also give correct information about the places visited by sailors and traders on the coasts of various countries. But they did not know about the interior places. This is the significant point. You have to note that. They are all familiar with the coastal areas because they are going and coming by ships for trade and business to the coastal places. But they don't know the interior places of the continents, and so that India was shown much smaller than Sri Lanka as in the Asia map, as the sailors were more familiar with it. It is the the point we have to understand. If you see the Asia map made by the Greeks, they shown Sri Lanka as a big country and India is a small country. Why they made like Sri Lanka is a big country and India is a small country? Actually, Sri Lanka is a small country, but it is an island. So that they traveled all over the island, round about the island. So they are very familiar with the coast area of Sri Lanka. Whereas India, they are very familiar with the only coastal areas, but they don't go interior to Indian subcontinent. So that they don't know how far India and how bigger India than Sri Lanka. So that they placed India in a small, India as small and Sri Lanka as big. Look, look him. He is Ptolemy, the famous Greek geographer. He prepared maps using latitudes and longitudes. He is a great geographer in the olden times, and he wrote many books on geography and other things. So Ptolemy did a great contribution to the world and made maps